Maher, you're here. You scored 2 late points yourself to get Ferbane out of jail slightly against Ballycumber on Friday night. Ballycumber had led going into the closing stages. You needed at least a point.
Yes, it was a game that we had to win. They had to win, and it was kind of nip and tuck. Wasn't the most pleasant of games to watch if you were probably a spectator. Ballycumber had a good game plan coming out that they played a sweeper and got as many players behind the ball as they could, and it was very hard as a forward to kind of look for a pass or as lads coming in to try and break down that. But lucky enough, it ended 7-7. It was like a game from up the north. But look, we're happy enough we got through, and we just have to do savage work to prepare for either Tullamore or Gracefield.
Look, I'm sure you're delighted to go through, but I would say, I'm going to ask Brian about this in a few moments' time as well. You'd feel for Ballycumber somewhat because very small margins. Like 2 minutes before that, you're into a quarter final. Yeah. 2 minutes later, you're relegated. You're relegated,
yeah. You'd have to. That's just the rules, you know. Someone has to go down, and I just heard if we won by a point, I think Rhinus were going down. So that's just the name of the game now, you know. So it's down to the business end of the championship now. So we just have to focus now and kind of trying to balance that the hurling and the football can be hard. Yeah. So I'm kind of looking at Drumcullen now, and that's where my head has to be at now as well. Yeah,
I was saying that to Frank Boyle earlier, who plays for Harney and Killucan in Westmeath, and similarly they have 4 or 5 big weeks coming up, and for you guys with Belmont next week, that's effectively a quarter-final playoff. Whoever wins is going through.
Definitely, yeah. It's another big tie, you know. It's a game we have to win as well. We're training hard, you know. We started well against Brosna Gales, and we played county champions then in Kilcormac Calahi, and they gave us a right trimming, and then getting another right trimming off Coolderry as well. So really we have to kind of pick up the shackles now a little bit, and we have to hurl really well against Drumcullen, because that's not going to be an easy test either.
Because these are the games really you have to win anyway, because with no disrespect to Belmont, it was going to be hard for you against KK and Coolderry.
Definitely.
But you have to win that little mini league with the teams around you.
We have to, yeah. Really, come on, if we're going to compete to win a county final, we have to be really beating the likes of Drumcullen, and we really have to be putting it up there, because if you're getting kind of hammerings like that against KK and Coolderry, it's going to be very hard kind of to get up to their standard, you know.
It's obviously good for you guys to have David Kenny back fit as well. He missed so much of last winter and spring, and he got a bit of action with Offaly late in the campaign, but it must be a big boost to have him back fit and playing for you again.
Definitely, he's kind of the brainchild of Belmont, you know. We try and get him on the ball as much as we can, and we training last night, and that everything kind of goes through him, you know. He's a top class hurler, and the likes of Colin Egan there, and Damo Egan and Mark Egan, they're all county players, so we kind of look to all these boys to bring us on against. But really, man on man, we have to do the business, you know.
What's Kevin Martin been like? Because you know, people obviously wondered when he went across what was going to happen and what he was going to do with you. How has it been?
Kevin Martin has been absolutely fantastic, and I'm not even just saying that just because he's manager. He's been absolutely fantastic. You know, we training yesterday. We did our hours training, and we did a bit of bubble soccer, you know, a bit of crack. We're hurling this evening as well. So look, training has been very, very hard, has been intense, but also enjoyable under Kevin Martin. So he's a great man.
He is a guy who has a reputation, at least when he was with Tullamore and with Westmeath, for working players hard.
Yeah, oh definitely. The training that you do in Belmont is probably the same as a county player. You know, there's no it is dogged. You know, it's all in action. So that's what you need. That's what you need. You know, if he wants to bring us to the next level in Belmont, you know, we've been knocking the door there for years, but it just hasn't worked. So maybe this is the year. You know.